He said that was a threat, so now he has that man under investigation. Now,
And if
how
there's
does
a
it
verdict, then
because James comes Trump. Trump would do that just to.
Just yeah, so just because I can just do some wild, you know what I mean, just fuck up the world. On top of everything, that's
Meal kitchen there. Okay, got it. So meal kitchen in the lounge at 83, 87,
83, 5.
83.
Good morning. I am here live outside the federal courthouse in Manhattan for the trial of Sean Diddy Combs. As you guys are well aware, that there was a cross-examination by Brian Still. And, that cross-examination will continue today with Mia, who is under a pseudonym, who will be in the court momentarily. How's my sound, ladies and gentlemen? Put a one in the chat if you can hear sound in my voice.
I don't want to do none of that. When I see
Hold on a second.
crazy shit happen, I get up there.
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna put a microphone on. Stand by. I gotta mic myself up real quick. Stand by, guys. You can hear me? I'm gonna put a mic on real quick, guys.
Oh, I am so glad to be here, honey, because on that channel, like every morning, we've been following from like 9.
Stand by.
Started at 9
I'm getting the mic out of my pocket.
until they go to break at 12:30, and then I come back at 1:15 for the rest of the week.
I think I got it. Hold on.
I have cranking up last week.
Stand
I
by.
said, you could give me $50 million. I got to say something. And then I went into this whole rant of how I would have went in on the people. And they're like, Queen, don't pull a whole Perry Mason. I said, exactly.
Clarence, not Thomas. Shut your up. Stand by. All right. Can you hear me? Put a one in the chat if you can. Put a one in the chat if you can hear the sound of my voice. Okay. All right. Sound good? Okay. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. And we should be in the building within the next 10 minutes. I didn't go live earlier just because I just didn't feel like it. Someone stole my chair in a special way. But we have special guests in the building. Stand by. Excuse me. Ladies and gentlemen, guess who came in town all the way from California? It is Mel's in the building. Listen, she got 1,000 cameras around here.
I know.
So Mel, why'd you come today?
You know, I have been attempting to recap using transcripts, but I recognize the difference of and the nuance of being in the courtroom, and so I came out to experience it myself.
See, not like the YSL trial. We had a camera in there.
Exactly. This one, there's no camera, so you got to be inside. So yeah.
Well, listen, you're here. I think we have all the top content creators out here today.
There's a ton of people out here.
Ton of
It's
people.
a lot of people, which is cool. I think that's amazing. That so many people are covering it. Independent people covering it.
When you see Diddy, what are you going to say to him?
Absolutely nothing.
Very good. See, she don't break rules. She don't break rules.
Absolutely.
So we have a lot of press out today. A lot of people coming in from this line is bigger than it was last week. The public line. Then we have hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Guess who else is here? We have.
Hey y'all, good morning. Good morning, guys. Attorney Simone from Girl Is That Legal on YouTube.
You know, it's a lot of important people out here today. You got Mel, you got Simone, you have I don't know who that is. Well, we have some important people out here today. What are you looking forward to today for testimony?
I want to see who's next. I'm looking forward to seeing how the prosecution attempts to rehabilitate Mia after the defense basically created all kinds of doubt and credibility issues.
Do you think rehabilitation is even possible from what you heard on Friday?
Not really. No, I don't know. I don't think so. We'll see.
And then the course is going to continue as well. So it may get even worse today.
Cross will continue. Oh, you're right. Cross will continue. Yeah. Well, let's hope not. I want this to wrap it up. Like, go on to the next person. Like,
well, no. I want her to stand for a little while longer. I want the people to see how this case was put together and how these victims, alleged victims, were vetted.
She's actually doing a good job, though. They're very difficult questions she's getting on cross, but I think she's doing a good job of answering them honestly. Like when they asked her questions like, "You weren't really forced to, you weren't forced to work there, were you?" And she said, "I felt like I was." And different questions like that. Like she answered as best as she could.
But those pictures, those Instagram posts, paints a different picture.
No, because the Instagram post, you have to post that if you work there. That is a public profile where Diddy followed, your boss follows you. It's the same as like my friends who have accounts where they know their coworkers follow them and they have another account that's just their mom, dad. Like she didn't even have her parents on there. She didn't have her siblings. Like that was a business account.
So you don't have an issue with this woman making these allegations, saying these things occurred to prior, after these posts, she did these posts. Because, do you?
No, because they're mutually exclusive. Like the way that the victim mentality and so forth works is you got to survive it. One of the ways to survive is when the times are good, enjoy it. It's no different than like I know people who were molested by an uncle, but they'd still sit next to the uncle at every barbecue when they had that, or they'd celebrate and they'd tell him happy birthday and send him a birthday gift. That doesn't mean he didn't molest you.
Well, that's one take, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm sure I'm gonna get a few other takes. But I love how she puts it together. And I have a different opinion and a viewpoint, but again, that's what makes us unique. We all have opinions and unique opinions about this case. With that, see you guys in a minute.
Bye guys.
Okay, who else we got? Okay.
They don't understand me, and I'm just unapologetic.
All right, guys, I'm trying to get someone else. I think Tisa's live. We have another famous content creator right here, but she's on the phone. I won't put her on the phone. She's on the phone right now.
All right.
Oh, you out? You out? You guys out? You were here this morning, right?
Yeah, earlier.
Earlier, yeah. That's what I thought. I'm like, what do you think about the trial?
I think they're using a lot of hearsay evidence. No display. But I think no display on the face. I think
what?
Because I'm wearing company clothes.
Yeah. Okay. Let's give me some audio. Just give me audio. Go ahead.
I think they are usually giving out hearsay. I'm still waiting on the RICO. We hear all this hearsay
We hear the RICO,
of his
but we don't hear
personal business
Yeah.
of what he does in his house, which I feel like a house is a sanctuary. We didn't hear about the RICO. Like, he didn't commit no crime yet in the RICO. I feel they're going to give him a slap on the wrist, smooth, cute time, and then leave.
Why do you think? Let me ask you a question. We saw all this baby oil being presented during the press conference with the former U.S. Attorney Damian Williams. Why do you think they put baby oil in there?
To suit the hype of the situation.
Yeah.
Just to hype the situation. Oh, he had baby oil. Oh, he's a real freak. Well, where's the baby oil?
I feel his accomplishment should
Well, where's that? Where's the baby oil? Where's the evidence?
Right.
If baby oil was so much this, then why is it not in court? It's not evidence.
And I think the fact that you have the product name is baby oil. So the significance of that, when people have used baby oil for their children for many years, it's sullied his image with baby oil. Yeah. It was drugs in the baby oil. Why would you bring baby oil there? Because
no drugs.
Because if baby oil is illegal, it wouldn't be on the shelves.
Exactly.
No
That's what I'm saying now. No drugs.
They ain't find no drugs?
Nope.
So where does RICO coming from?
My opinion is, I don't know who he pissed off, but some day
It's giving disgruntled ex-co-worker.
Yeah. They just out to get him. I think he's innocent to a point. I think he's all the way innocent. But I think, like she said, what he's doing in his house. But my opinion, I think with Cassidy's video, That's what made it work.
Well,
that Cassie video, that's what did it.
Again, it went into his image,
It went into his image.
but that is still not what he's charged
exactly.
with. So I'm reading a comment from Alfredo. Now we heard talk about freak-offs and celebrities and high-profile people, but hold on. Let me explain. But we now know, based on testimony, that Diddy had his own personal freak-offs with the people that he was involved with.
Yeah.
He didn't invite no celebrities to his freak-offs. He had escorts.
Yeah, he had an escort, but you had some celebrities that cooperatively wanted to be there.
How do we know that?
Huh?
How do we know that? Huh?
Diddy.
What video? I never seen a video.
That's what they said.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, video.
You never seen video. I never seen video. Have you seen video? Have you seen video of
pictures? But
huh?
I don't know. Like I said before, what he does in his house is his personal business. That's his fourth. That's his ninth. That's his First Amendment.
Right? Yeah, but they going back. They going back. He had young kids there. He had young kids.
All right, guys. Thank you. Excuse me. All right, guys. We're about to go in, and I don't want to cut Tisa off. Why'd you want to be here today? What is intriguing about this case for you? What's intriguing about the case for you?
Right here too. There's like a
I need more than 350,000.
I'm just getting some public reaction. Excuse me, guys.
Look, he's trying to charge us. He going crazy.
No, I never worked at UPS. Why would you think I worked at UPS? Well, no, hold time out. I worked at UPS for 4 hours and quit.
Do they give an actual sentencing date? Okay, so you can plan around. Okay. All right. No, thanks for that. That's what I was wondering. I'm like, so do I leave out or can I leave and come out?
Guilty or not guilty on what kind.
Well, true, right? There might. But then you'll know by the sentence.
Who's a pimp? Who's a pimp? Who you calling a pimp? Hey.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's good to know. I thought I was going to have to hang around for 2 seconds.
Hold on a second.
No.
Right. Hold on, guys. Stand by. I'm gonna put you guys on mute. You guys on mute. Okay, guys, I'm ending this live. I'll see you guys on my break. With that said, peace and love.